Alright, so I finally got my new entry-level gaming laptop, the HP Pavilion 15. It has a AMD Ryzen 5 along with 256 SSD. The graphics card is a 2060 GTX 2060. I forgot what it was called exactly. And the two additional things I bought with this: 1TB SSD, SATA 3. This was on sale for $100, originally $160 or $170. Since the laptop was only 256 SSD, I thought it'd be good to buy this to upgrade it, because this laptop is upgrade friendly in regards to memory and RAM. It's a dual RAM. It has 8 GB of RAM. Since it's dual, you can purchase additional RAM to make it 16 or even more. However, I'm planning to purchase 8 GB RAM another time. For me, to make sure I have the basic tools I need. I also purchased this iFixit Essential Electronics Toolkit. It's about 35 bucks, and it'll help me open this bad boy up so I can install this. Alright, so here's everything out of the box. Here's the SATA 3 1TB SSD, my Essential Toolkit so I can open up my laptop and install. Let me just put the camera down real quick. Actually, I said it was $34, but I think it's cheaper than that. I think it's around the $30 or $25 range. And then, first impression, the nice green shine of HP. Let's open the bad boy up. Nice. Alright, so I'm not gonna turn it on or anything. I'm gonna install the SSD, SATA 3. Nails, there's actually 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the 7th one is here. So it's kind of dark, but alright. So one thing I found was I was kind of having a hard time with it. Don't use this. It can kind of do a little damage when you're trying to crease it. I use this plastic part. You can also use, a lot of people say, a credit card or anything. So I was able to prop it off. This is how it looks like on the inside. This is the plastic HDD that this will be installed into. It'll actually be flipped like this, because you see here, this is where it connects to it. This, again, this is plastic, it's just a placeholder. And how it connects to it, boom, goes in there like that. I've seen people do two ways. They either actually take like the outer metal part off and then unscrew the 4, I think it's 4 nails on the side. Or if you don't want to take out the outer metal part, so you can take the whole thing out, you can just take out these sides and take the inner plastic out, so we can replace it with the actual thing. I forgot to include it. This is the battery. This thing, it covers the RAM, I believe. The RAM is under here. Again, it's dual, so you can do 2 RAM sticks. It's one 8 GB RAM stick. You can add another 8 GB to make it 16. That's my plan, but I'm probably gonna wait on that next 8 GB, on buying that next 8 GB RAM. So I was easily able to take this one and this one off. This one was a little difficult because that piece right there was blocking it. I kind of had to use this to kind of go under it to kind of prop it up so I can take it out with my magnet screwdriver. This one is so it's kind of hard. I don't really want to damage this part. So what I'm actually do is, like I said, because I'm gonna take out the actual outer metal part. I see there's 3 screws for that. One here, and the second one here, the third one here. I can unscrew it so I can take this whole part out. So that did it. I was able to take the whole thing out, but again, it's still stuck in here. You don't want to, you want to be careful. You don't want to like, snag it off in the rips because that'll be a game over. So since I have this whole metal part off, I can lift it up like that. I can actually disconnect it too right now. I'm gonna unscrew it, but let me just disconnect that right now. Yep, so you, like I said, one hand holds this part, the other hand try to pulls it off, like gently, and I was able to do it. It's off. I just need to unscrew this part so I can take the decoy here off, and then replace it with the actual thing. Alright, so I got it off. And then the placeholder for the HDD or SSD, SATA 3 kind, finally over. Again, it's just a plastic placeholder. Make sure to recycle this. Now I can screw this in like that. From here, we just kind of work backwards. Everything we did, we want to repeat that, but work backwards. I can screw all the sides in, then screw this whole metal part back in for now. Actually, I forgot to mention, we're gonna work backwards, so we met the halfway. So everything that we did, we kind of wanted to go backwards, back to the normal state. So I'm gonna plug the SSD with the SSD slip here. Again, working backwards, I have the outer layer. Actually, since this part was hard to take out, I'm gonna put it in first. I'm gonna nail that. I'm gonna put this nail in first, so this will be intact with the outer metal part, and then I'll put back the outer nail part for the metal part in, if that makes sense. Yep, so I screwed out the hard nail that was hard to take out. I screwed it in and I placed everything and set the outer metal side. I lined it up with the hose. I'm gonna screw it back in. Alright, so the outer layer part of the hose, the SSD is now nailed in again. 1, 2, 3. Back in. Now I gotta put the nails that connects the SSD to the outer metal part. Remember, we already did this part first. All that's left is 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I did the rest, 1, 2, 3. One tip I will give is, you know how we screw that one in first? I would also say screw this one in when we screw the same time as when we screw this one. So when I try to screw it in, I kind of hit that black part right there, and I don't want you to experience that. So now it's in, it's tugged. Time to put the lid on and then just nail it back in, and then let's turn it on. So I just closed the lid. I haven't put the nails in yet, but one thing's good to know is, you know when it's closed when you hear the snap. It will snap like all over. So everything is all in. Thank you, Essential Toolkit. Definitely worth it. I recommend getting if you don't have any tools to, you know, work with a PC or desktop. Alright, I didn't even look enough to know where the power button is, but I think it's this one. Yep. Alright, we can check to see if the memory's in or what the next steps are. Unfortunately, I think my mouse pad is not good. It's not like responsive at all. Look. I don't know what's going on, man. I already installed everything and I have to undo everything again for this. I'm kind of unhappy about that. Alright, so it's working again, thankfully. Let's click this. For some reason, this was like so increased that when you click on it, it doesn't click. At that time, the left click worked, but what I did was I just unscrewed the back lid nails, the 7 of the nails, and I re-screwed everything, and then it's back to normal. So it might be something to do with that, I don't know. But once you're done and having it up and ready to go, you want to go to this window here. it's called the disk management, because your computer doesn't know the new SSD yet. It's gonna ask you, do you want NBR versus GPT? My understanding from the video I watched is NBR is old school and GPT is new school. NBR can only do up to 2 terabytes of memory. GeForce can go more than that. In the future, you can easily, I don't know, I'm not going to explain much, but I'll put the link down below in the description of the video I watched to help explain it. But GPT is what you want, so press or click K. We'll see what happens next. And then this is the drive that I have installed. I know because of the amount of memory. You want to right click this area, new simple volume, next. Simple size volume, you want to keep it as is, should be all of it. Assign letter, so right now C, I can just leave that as D. Next. Okay, so from what I've seen, just leave everything as is. Click next. Finish. It's formatting. Looks like it was able to sense it. Okay, healthy, basic. Okay, now let's go to folders, see if I can find it. This PC, bam, right here. Alright, rename. I don't know what to rename it yet, but yep, that's how you do it.